Arizona sports. Breaking news.
All right, Jesse's got some breaking news for us, Jesse.
All right, Ian Rappaport just tweeted Arizona Cardinals veteran center Rodney Hudson, who stayed away from mandatory minicamp and whose status for 2022 was uncertain, has informed the team he's returning and will play in 2022.
Yeah!
Sources say he'll be with veterans when they report next Tuesday.
No way! Oh, here we go. Do we have some upbeat music? Somebody just fire it up right now. No way did I see that coming. No. Wow, that's huge.
This is
Whatever
one of those.
it was, baby. Whatever it was.
It's fixed now. Let me be the first to say happy retroactive birthday to Rodney Hudson, since we all refused to acknowledge it last week. Now that you're back, happy birthday a week late, Rodney.
Wait a minute, man. There it is. Hey. Okay, and this is, I don't know.
Not good enough for you?
No.
No.
As a matter of fact, pop that down, Rick.
In fact, this is ruining it.
That was a good attempt, yet it just sucked buttermilk. Okay,
What do you want, Wolf? What do you want? I'll find something for you. What do you want?
Give me the sound of sound.
That's not upbeat.
No, yeah, but it's got the intensity level that I'm looking for right now. I will bash you in the face.
A couple of things have happened here in the last 30 seconds.
No way did I see that happening.
No, we were just talking about it 15 minutes ago. Not even 15 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. What's the biggest question with the Cardinals? Rodney Hudson is the biggest question with the Cardinals.
Rodney.
Darren Urban earlier in the show. Darren, what's your biggest question? Rodney Hudson. But Wolf, how many times in radio do you ask a question that has no answer? Go to break, come back, and it's answered out of nowhere.
Wow. What? Yes, you know what? Honestly, right now, everybody, let's just rejoice.
This is not rejoicing music.
This right here, Disturbed's version of the sound of silence, the way it makes you want to throw. Isn't that right, Rod? Rodney Hudson?
Yeah, silence sucked. We got that for like 2 months from Rodney Hudson.
Here we go. Where's Mike, Rodney? Where's the mic? Point him out, buddy. Let him know. What do we got? A little bobcat coming? Is that it? We got 0, baby. Hun's over the wall, Kyler. Here it comes. Get ready. Rodney Hudson, how important is it when you have a center that actually can identify blitzes coming out of the secondary and pass those along to the quarterback? That's something Rodney Hudson is really, really good, really adept at doing. Now, all of a sudden, you've got Rodney Hudson coming back. What day is it before training camp? Is it day 58?
Before the start of the season,
Day 57? Yeah, the Cardinals tweeting it out, right, every day?
56?
56 is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, tweet it out again, Rodney Hudson. He's back, baby.
The other great moment here is I knew the news as we were coming back, so I didn't even say anything. I just sat here and stared at you as Jesse was reading the news to see your reaction. And you had something like, okay, all right, Rick's talking. Rodney Hudson, what's he talking? And then
Never
obviously
did I think that was going to happen today. Rodney Hudson, I thought Rodney Hudson was done. I said as much.
Well, as anybody can tell from the music, if you're just tuning in, we have great news.
I'm very confused when to pot this down. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Now's a good time. Now you can pot it down.
You can pot it down now.
Because anybody that's tuning in is probably like, why did the Cardinals just relocate to a different city this season? No. That was supposed to be happy music.
Let's see. I put down biggest concerns on offense and defense going into training camp.
You can go ahead and cross one of those off.
Rodney Hudson and this offensive line nuked.
Well, if I'm going to go ahead and put this in the positive category.
This is a big positive. Rodney Hudson is coming back. Hallelujah. Wow, that is awesome.
So I had this list about a week ago.
Where's the Tylenol?
and it had 4 names on it that we had to get answers.
Google it, my young Cranks.
Okay, you shouldn't have to Google Christmas vacation. Everybody should just be watching that simultaneously as you listen to the show. The four questions that I had, 4 names, okay?
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton, Kyler Murray, Rodney Hudson, Kevin Durant. Okay,
Yeah.
well, DA's back.
Okay, DA's back.
Rodney Hudson's back.
Rodney Hudson is back, baby.
This list, I just had this list out like 5 or 6 days ago. We've already got answers to 2 of them. Now, and I've always thought Kyler would get his deal, but now it feels like that deal's going to be announced like tomorrow or something, doesn't it?
Yes, you're right.
And then aren't you going to feel left out, KD, if you don't join the party in Arizona?
Oh, my goodness. At some point in time, I'm okay with it, though. I'm just saying. I know there's a lot of people want KD out there.
You'd be okay with anything right now.
KD or back is what I've always believed. Kevin Durant, of course, or bring it back, run it back. I'm okay with that. The only thing better is KD and back, if you know what I mean.
I just asked you 10 minutes ago if you could only have one back for week 1, DeAndre Hopkins or Rodney Hudson. And you didn't hesitate. You said Rodney Hudson.
Rodney Hudson.
And he's back.
And he's back, man. That's why the hands went up, man. Do you have any idea, once again, how important it is to have that guy? And I'm not just talking about some okay center. We're talking about a guy that understands the game. We're talking about a guy who is a coach on the field. Talking about a guy that is a leader. Talking about a guy that still is very, very good at solidifying the interior protection in a pocket. That's critical, especially when your quarterback's 5'10" and an eighth. It's critical. Boy, this is huge, man. It really is.
So that's good news. That's a good way to get set for training camp.
Man, wow. Okay, what happened? Who cares? At this point in time, we're going to let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, I was just
Rodney.
thinking the same thing. I don't really care. I'm always going to kind of wonder because my stance was always if it's a personal thing, I don't need to know. But if it's a personal thing, they're not calling it unexcused. But you know what? Here on July 18th, Wolf, he hasn't missed a game or any of training camp, and he's going to be back, so I really don't care.
That is so nice because, once again, you need that offensive line, man. You need that offensive line. The Arizona Cardinals just got a whole lot better today than they were yesterday because of Rodney Hudson. It ain't even close.
So I guess that explains why they're not going out and trying to sign J.C. Treader.
There it is. You know what? Honestly, you bring that up.
Yeah.
They had to be in some type of conversation with Rodney, right? They had to be. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yes, but then again, maybe it was exactly what you said. They were trying to talk him out of retiring. But again, why go out of your way to not acknowledge him last week on Twitter? What a weird move that somehow worked.
Here's a little prediction from your Uncle Ron out there. If you're listening right now, my young crunk brothers, all right? Somehow, some way, the Cardinals are going to make good on that birthday wish.
Well, they just tweeted "man in the middle" with a picture of Rodney Hudson.
Okay, so they are acknowledging him.
Man in the
there
middle.
we go. So this is not like when DA re-signed him. It's like, all right, whatever.
Over this, baby. I love it.
Maybe the Pacers offer sheet of Rodney Hudson, and that's what got everything going there. We just need the Pacers to keep doing crazy stuff, and that starts everything.
Man, that is so big. You have no idea just how big that is right there. The leadership, the knowledge, the ability to go out and brawl, especially in the NFC West. Would you say there's some good defensive linemen in the NFC West? Especially one in particular that you need to be solid in the middle against. Oh, yeah, baby. Game changer for the Cardinals.
I'm just trying to I'm reading the comments back to that post, seeing if anybody is asking what happened. Everybody's asking if he's playing, so apparently nobody was looking at the earlier news.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's like, why are you posting this picture of Rodney Hudson?
By the way, Rick, you're sure of this, right, Rick?
According to Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, his sources say that Rodney Hudson will be playing for the Cardinals this season.
That would be the worst moment ever.
That would be.
If we saw Wolf just emotionally just break down in the final half hour of the show.
Oh, man, that would be, give me the Kleenex.